Okay, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Had your lunch, guys? Had your lunch? Many students attending the class from home, right? All had your lunch? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now only just now I had. Okay, guys, fine. Guys, in the last class, we have started with the chapter that is sexual reproduction in the flowering plant, right? In the last class, we have studied about the male gametophyte and also we studied about the male reproductive organ in the flowering plant and the microsporogenesis. It is nothing but the production of the microspore, then it is converting into the pollen grain, right? Okay. So let us solve some questions, guys, whether you understood the last topic or not. Let us ask some questions. Here is the question for you guys. I will read out the question. No HP. Yesterday class was not there. Okay. Yesterday was leave, a holiday. Today we are starting the class. Okay, fine. The question is, which of the following statement is correct? Option 1, sporogenous tissue is haploid. Option 2, the hard outer layer of the pollen grain is a intine. The third, tapetum nourishes the developing pollen. Option 4, microspores are produced by endothecium. Whenever you see the question, you have to see whether they're asking about the correct statement or the incorrect statement. Here, they're asking about the correct statement. Means you have to choose one. The other three are wrong. Okay. Whether you can identify which are three wrong or you can identify which is one is correct. Okay. Fine. I will launch the poll, guys. You can tell me whether which one is the correct answer. Okay. You can answer me in the poll also. You can answer me in the message chat box also. Yes. Very good, Nikita. Very good. Yes, correct. Very good. Very good. Most of them are given the correct answer. Yes, guys. Okay. Yeah, only 58% have been given the answer. I need others to participate also. Whether the answer is correct or not. Give me, at least your participation is important, right? Yeah. 61%. What about remaining? Okay, fine, guys. I'm sharing the result here. Most of them given the C as the option, 13% B and 13% D. Okay. First, let us understood the question, then we'll go for the correct answer. Okay. See here, guys. I will tell you the correct answer. 1 minute. Yeah. The correct answer is option 3. First, let us go to the first option. The what we studied in the last class, I will tell you. Okay. We studied about the stamen, right? Stamen consisting of the anther and this is a style. We studied, right? Here, what we studied, guys, the anther is bilobed, right? Bilobed. If we cut this anther, it is having the four compartments, right? Four compartments we have studied. In this, you can see it will be look like this, right? Four compartments are there, right? The inside here, it is having the microsporangium, right? It is having the microsporangium, sporangium. How many microsporangium are there now? Four. Four microsporangium are there, right? And these four microsporangium are, if I take this microsporangium means, this microsporangium is covered by four layers, right? Which are those four layers, guys? Can anyone tell me in the chat box? Which are those four layers which are covered by the microsporangium? Can anyone tell me in the chat box? If you see, this is a microsporangium, right? This microsporangium is covered by tapetum first, right? Tapetum, right? Tapetum, it is covered by tapetum. Tapetum is multinucleated. Many nuclei is there. After the tapetum, there is a middle layer is there. Middle layer, right? Then after that middle layer, we can see the endothecium, right? Endothecium, right? After the endothecium, the outermost layer, you can see, what is the outermost layer you can see is epidermis. Epidermis. How can you tell? This is the epidermis is the outermost layer. Then after that is the endothelium. After is the middle layer. And the last is the tapetum, right? And here the inside is the microsporangium. This microsporangium tissue inside, that is also called as, what is that also called as, guys? Sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous, right? Sporogenous tissue. That is not haploid. That is diploid, right? Here they are given haploid. No, it is diploid, right? So that's why the first one is wrong. Then coming to the second one, the pollen grain. So here you can see this is the pollen grain inner layer, and this is the pollen grain outer layer. Outer layer is hard, right? Outer layer is hard, and it is made up of sporopollenin. Sporopollenin, right? Inner layer is smooth, that is made up of intine. We will call it as intine. That is made up of pectin and cellulose. Yes or no? Pectin and cellulose, intine layer. Outer layer is called as the exine. Exine, that is the heart, and it is made up of sporopollenin. Then here they are given the heart, outer layer is the pollen is intine. No, it is exine. Right. Then coming to the fourth one, the microspores are produced by endothelium. Is that correct? Is that microspore is produced from the endothelium? No, here you can see endothelium is the third layer, right? Here, the microspore is mainly produced from microspore mother cell. These microspore mother cells are formed from sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue which is diploid, right? I think you know about this, right? Did you understood this, guys? Now you understood? Very good, yes. Yes, can I know what is your name? You are given only yes name. Yes, I can't tell only yes, no, that's why. Yes, okay. Okay, Larti. Fine. I think you understood this. Let us go to the next question, guys. The flower with the both androecium and gynoeciums are called. If the flower you can see, yesterday we studied, right? Hibiscus. That is having both male and female, right? What is that flower we call it as? Option A, bisexual. Option 2, anther. Option 3, stamens. Option 4, unisexual flowers. I'm relaunching poll. You can answer me in the chat box also. Okay, most of them are giving correctly. Very good, very good. Okay, fine. I will end the poll, guys. Yes, most of them is given the correct answer. That is 94% bisexual flower. Right. For the remaining students who are not understood, I will tell you guys. Very good, Hima. Very good, Nikita. Very good, Rihan. Correct, pa. Here you can see, guys. In the flower, where the flower it is having both stamen and both the androecium and gynoecium, both male part and female part, it is called as a bisexual flower. Here you can see, right? Here the male reproductive organ is also there, female is also there. So this is called as the bisexual flower. If it is having only one, these two we will call as a unisexual flower. Either it is having male or either it is having the female. Okay. If it is having the male only, then we will call as staminate flower. Okay. It is having only female part, it is called as a pistillate flower. Pistillate flower and staminate flower. Remember. Okay. So that's why the correct answer is 1. Okay. Okay. Here you can see, guys. This is the flower of the cucumber. This is the flower of the cucumber. Here you can see this is a female flower. It is having the ovary. Here you can see the ovary is swollen. You can easily identify the female flower. This is the male flower where it does not have that structure. Okay. Fine. Okay. So here is the summary, guys. What we studied in the last class. By this video, you can understand. Just see this for 1 minute. Okay. For a second, you can see this clearly. If you understood this video, mean kindly give me thumbs up after you are looking at this video. Okay. Watch this video. When you understood, immediately you had to give me thumbs up. Okay, Neeraj. Okay, Hima Kalyani, Swati Raj. When you understood, you have to give me thumbs up, okay? After that, I will explain you. Harshini, you have raised your hand, ma. Thumbs up or raising hand? Do you have any question, Harshini? Harshini understood. Okay, Harshini, very good. What about others, guys? Kindly see what is happening here. Once again, I will explain you. Olar didn't understood in the last class also. You can understood clearly by this video. Yeah, once again, I will explain Larti. Okay. Fine, guys. So let us go from the beginning. We will understood this. Okay. What you have to think first is, okay, what I am telling you is, you know, what you have to imagine before going to that video is, I will tell you, this is the bilobed anther, right? What we are doing is, we are doing the cross section of this bilobed anther. Now, how it is look like? This is exactly look like this. Yes or no? See here, guys. It will exactly look like this, right? Now, what I will do, this is covered by 4 layer. Now, only we understood, right? Now, we are taking only this one. What is this? Microspore, microsporangium, microsporangium. We are taking the microsporangium. Okay. This microsporangium is having the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue. Right? Here you can see it is having so many cells, right? This is having so many cells. In these cells, now one of the cell is going to mature. One of the cell is going to be, I will take one more color, 1 minute. Yeah. One of the cell is going to be differentiated. One cell, for example, you can take this cell, okay? This cell is going to be differentiated into microspore mother cell. This microspore mother cell is diploid. And this all the cell is also diploid. Do you understood this? This much did you understood? If you understood this much means kindly give me thumbs up, guys. I need answer from everyone, guys. I need you to make a notes also. Just remember, guys, if you have any special person birthday, you are having father birthday or mother birthday, any of your sister birthday or friend's birthday you are having, what you will do? You will make a note of that date, right? Yes or no? That is important because you want to wish them on that date, right? But what you will do if you are just listening to the class and you are not making a note of that, immediately you will forget, right? Yes or no? Whatever I am explaining, I will give you a time for you. Just make a note of that. Okay. Then you'll completely understand the class also. Because 1 hour is very precious. No. Why we have to simply waste that? Hmm? Make a notes. Then only you can understand clearly. I want every student to open your notes and you have to make a note. Not simply listen to the class. Please. Okay. Okay. Now you see here, guys, in the sporangious tissue, one cell is differentiated into the microspore mother cell that is diploid. Now we are talking about that. Okay, see here. That microspore mother cell, okay, that is center wala. That microspore mother cell will undergo the meiosis 1. I think you studied about the cell cycle, right? In the meiosis 1, what will happen? That diploid cell is differentiated into the, divided into the 2 cell, right? 2 cell. That is having the haploid, right? That is having the haploid. Now, in the meiosis 2, this 2 cell is there, no? The 2 cell again it is dividing. 1 minute. Yeah. This 2 cell again it is dividing and finally going to give a 4 cell, right? 4 microspore. You got the 4 microspore. Now, this 4 microspore, you will take only 1 microspore. I am taking only one. See here, guys. I can't take every microspore and I have to explain, right? So that's why we are taking only 1 microspore, right? This microspore, we are not going to tell as a pollen grain. We are going to call it as young pollen, right? We are going to call it as young pollen or microspore. Now, what is there? This is having the one cell only, vegetative cell only, right? It is having only vegetative cell and the nucleus is there. Now it is undergoing the mitosis. Now it is going to have a two cell now. Two cell, right? Which are those two cell, guys? One is vegetative cell and another one is generative cell. Generative cell, right? Now you can see here, after the microspore mitosis, we have a two cell. One is a generative cell and another one is a vegetative cell. If it is shed only in this stage, we will call it as a two cell stage. Okay, generative cell. And what will happen? Some will undergo the another time mitosis. Which cell is going to undergo the another time mitosis, guys? Whether the vegetative cell or the generative cell? Which cell is going to undergo the mitosis? Vegetative or generative cell? The generative cell. Very good, Larti. Very good, Sanjana. The you can see here, guys. So here, this part you can see. It is undergoing the mitosis. The generative nucleus, generative cell is there. Again, the generative cell is undergoing the mitosis once again to give a three-celled pollen. Okay, three-celled pollen. Means in the three-celled pollen, we are having two generative cell and one vegetative cell. Right? We studied that, right? Here you can see 60% of the angiosperm shed at two cell stage, right? And the 40% is at the three celled stage. We have studied in the last class. Do you understood this all the thing, guys? Can we move for the next? Can we move for the next? Thumbs up, give me whether you understood means. Or any smiley or anything you can give me, guys. No issue. Okay. Fine. I think you understood this means let us go to the next one. That is the pollen viability. In the last class also we have discussed pollen viability. Some of the pollen grains are having the very less time. Means within that viability stage only it has to be fall on the stigma and the fertilization has to be happen. Otherwise, the fertilization will not be successful. Right? So here, some pollen is having the viability for only 30 minutes. Within a 30 minutes, it has to search the stigma, it has to fall on the stigma, and the fertilization has to be happen. Otherwise, there will be no fertilization. The examples are rice and wheat. Okay. Then coming to this, some other, it will take 1 month. The viability will be 1 month. So example are Rosaceae, Leguminosae, and Solanaceae. Maintain viability for month. Okay. And we have to, how can we store, guys? How can we store the pollen grain for some days? We want to store pollen grain some days means how can we store that? How can we store that means some of the items we can store in the fridge, right? That is a lesser in temperature. Like that, we have to store the pollen grain in very less temperature. That is in the liquid nitrogen. Okay. You can see here that is the liquid nitrogen. The liquid nitrogen is having minus 196 degree. It is going to be stored in the minus 196 degree, guys. Okay. Guys, whenever the scientists are using the liquid nitrogen, what they will do is they can take any tissues or they can take any leaf. Suddenly, if they pour the liquid nitrogen, means it will become very hard. You can cut that into the it will be become very hard. That tissues, if you take any tissues, if you pour the liquid nitrogen on that means it will become very hard. Means it has been stored in the very low temperature. Okay. Just remember the temperature that is minus 196 degree. We can store the pollen grain for the so many year for the so many months, years we can store that. Okay. And some of the pollen grain, from this some of the pollen grain, you will get the allergy. You know what do you mean by allergy, guys? What do you mean by allergy? Some peoples are allergic, right? For example, if you go to if you are cleaning your home for the Deepavali or any festival you are cleaning, means some of them will get the suddenly sneezing and suddenly cold they will get, right? Dust allergy. Very good, Larti. Yeah, infection. That is nothing but that is infection is nothing but from the bacteria, viruses, and all the thing. It is suddenly from the allergic. From the dust particle, it is going to the into the nose and the lungs. It is suddenly causing the allergy condition. For that allergy condition, you are reacting by sneezing and coughing. That is called as, okay, that is called as allergy. Here, what will happen? Some of them will be allergic to the yeah, dust allergy we will call as. Some of them are allergic to the pollen grain. So here, the pollen grains, here you can see the Parthenium. Parthenium, most probably they will get the allergic for the Parthenium pollen grain. You know Parthenium, right? That is not native to India, but it is imported along with the wheat. Okay, fine. Carrot grass, we will call as carrot grass also, right? Parthenium. Overreaction of the body. Yes, yes, carrot grass. Yes, Mahalakshmi. Okay. Fine. And you know that pollen grain is also used as a supplement because it is very rich in the nutrient. So that's why it will be used in the tablet form also. You can see in the Amazon and other website, you will get the pollen tablets also that is rich in the nutrient where some of the athletes will take this supplement. Okay, fine. Then coming to the another question, guys. Which one of the following cell in the microspore give rise to the male gamete? Vegetative cell, option B generative cell, option C microphore mother cell, option D sporogenous cell. Which cell in the microspore will give rise to the male gamete? You know microspore will form, then it is going to be form the a young pollen. In that young pollen, which is going to form the male gamete. The pollen only we are not going to call as a male gamete, guys. Remember, pollen grain is not a male gamete. That is male gametophyte. Remember this. Okay. Very good, very good. So many of them is given correct answer, guys. Very good, very good. Very good, Dharmi. Very good, Hima. Yes. Very good, guys. Yes. Correct answer is generative cell, guys. Right. So remember, pollen grain we are going to call pollen grain as a male gametophyte. Male gametophyte. Okay. In the pollen grain, we have generative cell, right? Generative cell. This generative cell is going to be from the male gamete. Male gamete. Remember. Okay. Fine. Okay. So let us talk about the female reproductive organ, guys. Before that, let us solve some other questions also. I want the quick answer from you. Okay. For the question number 1, pollen grain formed from. Pollen grains formed from epidermal cell, microspore mother cell, endothecium cell, tapendum cell. I want your answers from the chat box only. You can answer me in chat box only. Very good, Lily. Very good, yes. Very good, Mahalakshmi. Yes, from the microspore mother cell. Right. Option B is the correct answer. Then coming to the second question. Most of the pollen grains in the angiosperm are shed at which stage? Option A, one celled. Option B, two celled. Option 3, three celled. Option 4, four celled. Quick, quick. Very good, XP. Very good, Hima. Very good, Sanjushri. Very good, Nivedita. Yes, Rakshita. Yes, Poki. Yes, the correct answer is two cell stage. Right, 60%. 60% shed at the two cell stage. Right. Okay. The microspore mother cell undergoes meiosis, reductional division, mitosis, both A and B. Very good, very good. Guys, you have to think what is another name for the meiosis also. If you are giving option A, think about what is the another name for meiosis. Very good, Dinesh. Very good, Ima. Very good, Rakshita. Very good, HP, Nivedita, Dinesh. Yes, yes, Mani. Very good. Yes. So many students are correct giving correct answer. Yes, guys, it is both A and B. That's why you have to see the question correctly, see the options correctly, and have to answer. See here, they have to make you confused, right? So that's why they are given meiosis also, reductional division also. Meiosis and reductional division is same only, right? And mitosis and equational division same. So that's why both A and B is correct, guys. Hmm. Yes. Yes, Babu. Correct. D only. Fine. Yeah, next question. The outermost and innermost. The outermost and the innermost layer of microsporangium is the outermost and innermost layer of microsporangium. Epidermis and endothelium, epidermis and tapetum, epidermis and tapetum, epidermis and middle layer. Okay, in the option B and in the option C, they are given same, right? Very good, brilliant students. HP and yeah, all are giving BC. Yes, guys, actually both are same only, right? Yeah, outermost layer is epidermis, B and C is correct. And innermost layer is tapetum, right? B and C both are same only. That is correct. Mitosis occur in micropore mother cell, microsporocytes, endothelium, and pollen grain. Mitosis occur in which cell? Where the mitosis is going to be happen, guys? Think once again before going to give answer. Very good, Ima. Very good, Venugopal. Very good, S. Very good, HP. Yes, Nivedita. See here, guys. In the microspore mother cell, meiosis is going to be happen, right? This is diploid. It will undergo meiosis, yes or no? Correct, right? Now only we studied. It will undergo meiosis, right? Then microsporocyte. What do you mean by microsporocyte? So many of them don't know. Microsporocyte is the another name of microspore mother cell. Please make a note of this. I want everyone to open your notes and have to make a notes of this. Microspore mother cell is also called as MMC. Sorry, microsporocyte. Okay. And endothelium. We didn't study about the endothelium, so leave that. Coming to the pollen grain. In the pollen grain, we have seen that generative cell, right? Generative cell undergone meiosis or mitosis, guys? It undergoes mitosis, right? In the pollen grain, generative cell undergone mitosis. That's why the correct answer is D. Okay, I think some of you have got the clear idea about the microsporogenesis. Now you understood. Can I get different emojis from you all? All are in the class. Can I get different emojis or how whether you understood the class or not? Microspore. Can we jump to the megasporogenesis? Female reproductive part. Very good, Lily. I want this kind. Yes. Very good, Raghunath. Very good, Rakshita. Okay. Fine, yes. Nice. Very good, Nikita. Okay. Fine, guys. Let us go to the female reproductive part. I want all your concentration here. Kindly see here. In the female reproductive part, here it will looks like this. Okay. What is this? We called as pistil, gynoecium, carpel. All name is same. Pistil, gynoecium, carpel. It is consisting of three parts. Which are those three parts? The first part, upper wala, you can see that is called as stigma. You know that stigma is the pollen grain, right? Yes or no? The stigma, it is having this part. This will receive the pollen grain. Next, pollen grain will form the pollen tube and it will reach us like this. Okay. It will reach us to the ovary like this. Right. So, the first part is the stigma. Then, second part. Second part is the style. And the style, you know that it will form the pollen tube. Right. Then, coming to the ovary. In the ovary, it will receive the male gamete and where the fertilization is going to be happen in the ovary, right? There are three parts is there. Kindly remember stigma, style, ovary. Function of stigma is to receive the pollen, style is to form the pollen tube, and ovary is to do the fertilization. Okay, fine. So together these all the three things we will call as a pistil. Okay, then this ovary is attached to the thalamus. Okay. And you know this, right, guys? You have seen this about the uh, morphology of the flowering plant, right? Placentation. Here, what we are studying is not a placentation. Where this female reproductive part is there, we are studying. Okay. The inside the ovary, if you take ovary, inside the ovary, you can see one locule. What do you mean by locule? Here you can see this part, we will call as a locule, a space. Space is there, right? Here you can see ovule is there, right? Ovule it is, right? These all are the ovule. These all are the ovule. The space where ovule is there, that is called as the locule. Okay. And here you can see that is a cavity. Okay. Placentation is the present inside the locule from which megasporangium or the ovule is arises. Here you can see in the placentation, the ovule is arises. The placentation is nothing but the arrangement of the ovules. Yes or no? Okay. So let us study about the female reproductive part. Female reproductive part we also call it as gynoecium. Gynoecium. Here you can see guys. In the gynoecium, it may be monocarpellary and multicarpellary. Remember here. Gynoecium may be monocarpellary. Monocarpellary means it is having single carpel, right? Single pistil. It is having the single pistil. Multicarpellary means it is having more than one pistil. We will study about that. Okay. Here you can see if it is having more than one pistil, it is called as, if the pistils are there, if the pistils are free. Okay. If the pistils are free means we will call as apocarpus. If the pistils are fused, that we called as syncarpus. Kindly make a note of this. We will understood this in detail in the next slide. Kindly understood this part now. In the gynoecium, we have two types. One is a monocarpellary and multicarpellary. Means monocarpellary is having single pistil, multicarpellary is having the more than one pistil. In the multicarpellary, only two types, apocarpus and syncarpus. Apocarpus means carpels are free. Syncarpus means pistil or carpel are fused. Kindly make a note of this. Then we'll go to the next slide. Very good, very good, very good, Nikita. Yes, mini. I think I assume that you all are making the notes, guys. Okay, fine. Then we will study about multicarpellary. Okay. See here, guys. Have you seen this? I think you've seen this, the multicarpellary. I will tell you. See here, guys. Here you can see these carpels are fused here. See how this is fused here? These all are fused together, right? So that's why it is called a syncarpus. These all are fused, right? You can see that in the papavera. 1 minute. Yeah. You can see that the example for the syncarpus is the papavera. Here you can see. You can observe in this diagram, right, guys? This is the example I have taken. Here you can see in the flower, these all are fused. There is no free, right? These carpels are fused. This is called as the syncarpus. And here you can see that is a multicarpellary apocarpus. This you can see the carpels are free. This all the ends are free. But here all the ends are fused, right? But here all the ends are free. You can see that in the flower, that is sampige. You know champaka flower? Have you seen champaka flower, guys? How the aroma of the champaka flower? If anyone is having champaka flower in the class, that aroma will spread all over the class, right? That scent will spread all over the class. Champaka flower, you have seen that, right? If you see the champaka flower next time, kindly see that female part in that, the carpel. You can see that carpel type we called as multicarpellary apocarpus. Means the carpels are free here. You have to explain to your family also. See this flower, this is called as apocarpus. Means carpels are free here like that. Okay, you can see here, guys, this part. Okay, fine. I think you understood this. Carpels are fused here, the carpels are free here. Okay. If you understood this means, I will go for the another question. Are you ready for that, right? Okay. So I will go for that question, guys. Pistil in Papavera is, now only we studied, the pistil in Papavera is multicarpellary syncarpus, apocarpus, monocarpellary, both B and C. I need answer from you all. Okay, I will on the poll. You can answer me. Which one is the correct? Kindly see that question. Two types we have studied. In that only we studied. Very good, very good, very good. I am getting the answer, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Dharmi, yes, Sanjana. Very good, guys. Very good. Yeah. Everyone is telling A answer only. Right. For this, everyone told correct answer only, guys. Yeah. Most of them. 90% given A answer. C and D is only 5%. No issue. See, guys. Which is the correct answer? Very good, guys. All are given correct answer, no? So that's why this class from me. Okay. It is multicarpellary. First one is a multicarpellary, right? It is syncarpus. It is fused, right? Now only we studied. It is fused. Apocarpus means free, right? Apocarpus means free. Syncarpus means fused, right? So both B and C, no. How can we come both B and C together? No, right? Will that come together, guys? Both A and B? No, right? Yes, HP also giving clap. Okay, fine, guys. Let us go to the next. Yeah, here you can see this is fused wala. Syncarpus. Okay, so let us come to the today's topic, guys. That is a megasporangium or ovule. Okay, in the so many MCQs, you will get the confusion. Megasporangium is nothing but the ovule. We are studying about the ovule. Okay, see, let us study, guys. Here you can see this is a placentation. In the placentation, we are talking about only one ovule. Here you can see, whenever you are eating the orange, you will get the from only you will get many seeds, right? In one, if you take the one piece of the orange, in that you will get many seeds. Yes or no? In only one fruit, you will get many seeds, right? That is nothing but it is having the ovule. That is right. In that we are taking only this one. Okay, only this one we are taking. That is nothing but the ovule. Okay, we'll study about that ovule. This ovule exactly look like this, guys. Okay, see this. This type of the ovule we'll call as a anatrophous ovule. Anatrophous ovule, that is in the angiosperm. Okay, it will look like this. I want everyone to make a note of this diagram. I want everyone to make a note of this diagram. It will be little confusing. Kindly make note while I am telling you. Understand? Okay. See here, guys. This is a ovule, right? This ovule is called as a main part of the body. Okay. This main part of the body is attached to the placenta. Here you can see this is the placenta. What I have written here, no? That is nothing but the placenta. Okay. This is the placenta. Okay. This all till here. You can see here. Till here. Till here what I am given. This one, this one, this one, this one. These all are the main body. Okay. This main body is attached to this placenta. This placenta. Okay. For example, you can see this is the main body. Okay. This is the main body and it is attached to this part. This is the placenta. Okay. See here. This is the placenta. This is the main body of the ovule. Okay. And this is attached to this placenta. This part where this is attached to this placenta, right? That is called as funicle. Do you understood this? Till this is a main, this is till this, it is a funicle. You can see this is nothing but the funicle. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. You can see this, guys. I will erase this. I think you understood this, right? I will explain this. 1 minute. Okay. This part, till this part, here you can see, this part, it is called as a funicle. This funicle is that it is attached to the placenta. Okay. It attached the ovule to the placenta. Okay. And this all thing we will call as a main body, right? Main part of the body. Here you can see this is called as a hilum, where the main part of the body is attached to the funicle, right? Main part of the body is attached to the funicle. Here you can see this part we will call as hilum. Hilum. This is the main part of the body, right? Here you can please understood here clearly, guys. This is the main part of the body, right? This is the main part of the body. This body is attached to this funicle, right? By the part, that part we call as a hilum. Okay. And here This whole body is connected to the placenta. By that part is called as a funicle. Okay. Hilum is nothing but where the body is connected to funicle. Where the body is connected to region, right? That part is called as a hilum. Do you understood that? Very good, very good. The junction between ovule and the funicle. Very good, Nikita. Yes. The junction between ovule and funicle is called as a hilum. Student, do you understood the confusion between funicle and hilum? Do you understood? So many will get confusion between this. So that's why I'm explaining you very slowly. Do you understood this? Tell me whether yes or no, whether you understood or not. Otherwise, okay, just I am launching the true or false. Okay. Tell me if you understood means true. If you didn't understood means tell me false. Okay. Okay, okay. So many students understood. Fine, guys. No issue. See here, I will tell you once again. This part is there, right? Here you can see, guys. Ovule. You can make a note here. Okay. Ovule attached. Attached to 1 minute. 1 minute. I will give you the definition. You can go through that. Okay. Just I will explain you here. For the definition, you can go through the next slide. Next slide, I am telling. Okay. Here you can see, guys. If you take this is as a ovule body. Okay. This as a ovule. This ovule is connected to the funicle. Okay. Connected to the funicle by the hilum. So that is we called as the junction between ovule and funicle is called as hilum. For example, you can see here is a one friend. Okay. One friend is there. Okay. Here is the another friend is there. Okay. So here is the second friend is there. Here now both of them is not talking. Okay. Now both of them is not talking. Another friend will come. Okay. Third person. Third person will come. He will make you to talk. First person to second person. That is a third person in between a one and second wala. He is called as hilum. That is called as hilum. Now you understood? Now you understood hilum, guys? Who didn't understood? Now you understood. Alpha, do you understood now? The one person who is between two people. Here, the first person is nothing but ovule. Ovule. Okay, the first person is nothing but ovule here. 1 minute. Sorry, guys. The first person here is ovule. Okay. Now, ovule and funicle is there. Second person is funicle. Okay. Now, ovule and funicle is not talking. Okay. So ovule, this is the ovule and this is the funicle. Okay. These both are not talking now. Now, for making them to talk, there is a one junction will come between two. Okay. Junction will come. Right. That junction we are calling as a hilum. This is a ovule and this is a funicle. The junction between ovule and funicle is called as hilum. Now you understood? Okay, guys. Okay. Fine. So now, and you know that, right? Here, the funicle, this ovule is attached to the placenta. This is the ovule and this is the placenta and this is connected. The ovule is connected to the placenta by funicle. Okay, fine. I think you understood this all the thing means. Let us go to the structure. Okay, fine, guys. So see here, guys. This part you understood, funicle and hilum. And you can see here, this is the main part, ovule part. This is the embryo sac. Okay, this is the embryo sac. This mainly it is covered by the integument. Covered by the integument that is called as the outer integument and the inner integument is there. This is nothing but the integument. Okay, these are hand-like structure. You can see that that is the integument. The integuments covered the all over the body, but here you can see there is a space is there, right? Here the space is there where integument is not covered, right? Where the integument is not covered, that part we will call as micropylar end. Micropylar region, micropylar pole. Okay, where the integument is not covered. And opposite to that micropylar end, opposite to that micropylar end, we will call as the chalazal end. Chalazal end. Okay. This is nothing about the anatrophous ovule. In the center, you can see the embryo sac. In the center, there is the embryo sac is there. And this embryo sac is covered by nucleus cell. This embryo sac is covered by nucleus cell. Okay. I will explain you once again. Don't get confused over here. Okay. So here I will explain you guys. See here. Kindly see once again. This is the ovule. Ovule. Okay. And it is covered by nucleus cells. Okay. 1 minute. I'll take the another color. Okay. This is covered by nucleus cell. This is called as nucleus cell. Okay. And here you can see it is covered by integuments. It is covered by integuments, right? Here it is covered by integuments. Here you can see integuments, right guys? Covering integuments. This is the outer integument and it is the inner integument. Okay. And here you can see that just I am explaining the inner one things. Okay. And this region where integuments are not covered, right? This region we are going to call as micropylar end. Micropylar end. And the opposite of that end we calling as chalazal end. Okay. Inside the tissue is there, right? Inside this ovary, the tissue is there. That the tissues we are going to call as megasporangium. Megasporangium. There we called as microsporangium, right? So here we are going to call as megasporangium. Do you understood this? Inside this tissue, mainly here you can see guys, 1 minute. Yeah. So here mainly the cells are there, right? Sporogenous tissue. This sporogenous tissue, this sporogenous tissue is diploid. This sporogenous tissue we called as megasporangium. Megasporangium. This is diploid. In this megasporangium, if I take this megasporangium means, okay, this will look like this. There will be a many cells will be there, right? So here, one cell is going to be differentiate. One cell is going to be differentiate into the megaspore, not microspore. Megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell. Do you understood this now? Same like microspore only. Do you understood this? Yes, ovule. This part is the inside part is called as ovule only part. Inside the ovule only, a sporogenous tissue is there that we call as megasporangium. Ovule we also call as megasporangium. Okay. And microspore, that is a megaspore mother cell is diploid. This is also called as megasporophyte. Megasporophyte. Please make a note of this. There we studied microsporophyte, right? Here megaspore mother cell is having the another name. That name we also called as megasporophyte. Do you understood this? Chalazal end is present opposite to the micropylar end. Wherever the micropylar end is there, no? Opposite to that we called as chalazal end, Larti. Here you can see that is opposite to micropylar end is the chalazal end. This is a micropylar end, right? Here. Micropylar end, where the integument is not present, right? Where the integument is not present, that is micropylar end. Why that is not there means the pollen tube has to be formed, right? So that's why the integument is not present there. Okay. So that is micropylar end. The pollen tube actually enters from the micropylar end only. That's why the integuments are not there. Opposite to that micropylar end is chalazal end. Okay. And once again, I have to tell you guys, whenever you ask a question, If I tell the answer satisfactory, then only you can tell me, yes, ma'am, understood or okay. If you didn't understood, tell me once again to tell. I will tell you once again. Okay, fine. So this is about the female. If you didn't make a note of this, means kindly make a note of this. I will erase this part because slide is there here. I will erase this. Okay. So let us study here, guys. See here. Funicle, we know that it is the ovule in the ovary that is attached to the placenta with the help of funicle. Right? We studied that. Then please make a note of this all the thing. Hilum, it is a junction between ovule and funicle. Then what is the integument? The inner and outer integument that is surrounding the nucellus. Remember guys, here nucellus is the nourishment tissue. Nourishment, it is going to give a nourishment. Nucellus is the multinucleated here. Okay, see here. Nucellus, that is layer surrounding the embryo that give the nourishment. Okay, that is also having the multinucleate. Multinucleate. Okay, that is also diploid only. Okay, multinucleate. I think you understood this all the thing. Then coming to the micropyle, where the integuments are not present, that opening is called as a micropylar end. That will make a entry for the pollen tube. Okay, fine. If you didn't make a note of this means, kindly make a note of this. It's very important. Okay, fine guys. Next go to the megasporogenesis. It is very easy, megasporogenesis. What do you mean by megasporogenesis? Now we studied about megaspore, right? Megasporangium. Now the process of formation of the, yeah, sorry, it is getting switched. I don't know why. Sorry, guys, if it is something is happening here, it is getting switching. Okay. So the process of formation of the megaspore called as the megasporogenesis. I think you can see me and hear me, right, guys? Just remember that. Okay. Let us study about that, guys. See here. Now, when you see this diagram, you have to see what embryo sac. See here. We studied this is as the inside, right? This is the tissues. These all are the integuments. Kindly see here. I am telling you. Just I am surrounding. This is outer integument. This is the inner integument. Right? Here it is not covered. Okay. 1 minute. This is the inner integument. And after that, there is a nucellus is there. Nucellus is there, right? Inside this, megasporangium is there, right? Megasporangium. Megasporangium is there, right? Inside this, there are so many cells are there, right? Inside this. Here, one of the cell is going to be differentiate into. One of the cell get differentiated into megaspore mother cell or megasporocyte. Megasporocyte. That is diploid. Did you understood this? Where it is come from? These all are nucellus. Nucellus. Did you understood this, guys? This is the nucellus which is covering. This is nothing but megasporangium. Megasporangium. Inside this megasporangium, one of the cell get is distinguished or differentiated into the megasporocyte or the megaspore mother cell. Now what is happening? Meiosis has to be happen, right? It will undergo the meiosis 1. Then it form the 2 cell. Then Again, it is going to be from the meiosis 2. After the meiosis 2, it is going to be from the 4 cell. Yes or no? It from the 4 cell. The 4 cells are, you can see here guys, 4 cells are formed. After the meiosis, 4 cell is going to be formed, right? 4 cells are there here. 4 cells has formed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cells has been formed. Here what will happen? The 3 cell is going to be degenerate. Here guys. The 3 cells has been degenerated. Only one cell is there. Okay. Only one cell is there. Here you can see. Kindly see here. One cell is there. This cell is called as functional megaspore. Functional megaspore. Do you understood this, guys? Now it is called as functional megaspore. Now this functional megaspore, it is a haploid, right? It is a haploid. Functional megaspore is haploid. This functional megaspore is undergoing mitosis. It will undergo mitosis. Now, after the mitosis, it formed two cell. This elongated cell is there, right? That is called as a functional megaspore. Only one cell that is there, and the another three cell has been degenerated. The functional megaspore cells we called as these cell. Remaining cell we called as functional megaspore cell, where that is having only one nuclei. That nuclei undergo the mitosis one time. Now it form the two nuclei. This is a one, this is a two. Okay. Without the cytokinesis, it undergoes only the nuclear division. So that's why it form the two nuclei. And again, what will happen, guys? Two nuclei are there, no? It will undergo again mitosis. It will undergo again mitosis. Mitosis without cytoplasmic division or cytokinesis. Only nuclear division is happening. Now again it form four cell. Okay, four nuclei. Again it will go. Again another time mitosis. Totally 3 times mitosis is going to be happen. Now again it from the 8 cell. Sorry, 8 nuclei. Not 8 cell, 8 nuclei. You can see here guys. 3 cell is degenerated. The only one cell is going to be perform function here. That is divided 3 times mitosis. By the 3 time mitosis, only with the nuclear division is formed. It formed the 8 nuclei now. Now what will happen? The 3 nuclei will move towards the chalazal end. 3 nuclei will move towards the chalazal end and another 3 nuclei will move towards the antipodal end. Towards the antipodal end. Okay. Now it is going to be form a cell structure. It is going to be form a cell structure. Okay. And the 2 nuclei will be remain in the center. 3 will be antipodal, 3 will be chalazal, 3 will be chalazal end, 3 will be at micropilar end, and 2 will be at the center. Okay. So now there are these stage is called as, this is the 3 cell, right? 3 cell, and here you can see this is the 3 cell, and this is the 1 cell, right? And totally how many nuclei are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This stage we will call as 8 nucleate stage and 7 celled stage. This is called as embryo sac. Embryo sac. Okay. I will explain you once again, guys. Meanwhile, I will run the poll for the teacher feedback. You can give me a feedback. Take 1 minute to give a feedback. Again, I will explain you the embryo sac. Okay. No issue. If you didn't understood this megasporogenesis means, again I will explain you in the next class. Don't worry. These all are new topic, right? It will take some time. No problem, Larti. Once again, I will tell you, Pa. In the tomorrow's class, once again, I will explain this. Then we will go to the next topic. We are lacking time, no? So that's why. I will explain once again. No need to get confused. Okay, we have a time. Thank you, Larti. Okay, guys, fine. I will end the poll. Okay, fine. So here, guys, see here, what we studied is in the tomorrow's class we will study. Okay, because next class is going to be start. No, in the tomorrow's class we will study about this. Thank you so much. Very yeah. Bye, Nikita. Bye, Luna.